Hello everyone, I'm Tremayne and I'm here with
Cable.
And we're going to talk about this video that just came out. A white referee with a racist history forces a black wrestler to cut off his dreadlocks. A black high school wrestler in New Jersey was humiliated and subjected to racial discrimination when a white referee with a history of racism forced him to cut off his dreadlocks and forfeit the match. Andrew Johnson from Buena High School in Atlantic County was competing in a dual meet Thursday night against Oakcrest when referee Alan Maloney gave him the disgusting ultimatum. Back in 2016, Alan Maloney used the N-word at a social gathering during an argument over homemade wine. After Maloney used the slur, Preston Hamilton, who is a black wrestling official, slammed Maloney to the ground. Although Maloney claimed to have learned his lesson, his decision to force Johnson to either chop off his hair or make his team suffer a loss proves his prejudice still exists. Usually when a wrestler has long hair, they're allowed to compete with a wrap over his head, which he had on. However, Maloney made Johnson essentially choose between his culture and his team. Video on Thursday's incident showed Johnson visibly upset while a team trainer cut off his dreadlocks with scissors. After Johnson's victory, Maloney raised his hand in victory for a brief moment before the upset team walked away. So, I technically said that this triggered me so badly that when I look at the video and the pictures of the people around and I see, white kids that are competing with long hair, and when I see other teammates that may not have had locks, but they have, the high top fades and stuff like that, that's too much alcohol.
It's enough for this video.
That is like, what was the difference? It's not even like
He's black. That was a big difference.
But the other guys were black too with the high top or whatever.
You see how they was looking? They were scared they were going to be next.
I know, and they were pissed. But my thing is, the fact that they were locks triggered this white racist person even more because they don't like us enjoying our own culture and history. And like, I know people say, don't even call them dreadlocks. Just call them locks because they're not dreadful. You know what I'm saying?
My mother hates when people call them dreadlocks. They're just locks. So this goes to show you that racism is not dying down. It's just escalating to the locks thing has been going on for years, where people have been forced to cut it off or they can't go to this school. Remember the blue black kid that had locks? It's just this.
And that was a private school. They were paying for it.
Private school. And this guy, they found another school the little boy goes to now where they accepted him for who he was. This is a travesty. Like this is, first of all, I don't know what type of upbringing this child has, but my parents would have taught me to stand strong, and I would never have let someone do. My team would have had to take a L. They would have taken a loss because I'm not going to take away something that I love that defines me in my head just because the white man wants me to do it because he don't like the way it look or he's a racist bigot. Like I'm so disturbed by this video. I'm just seeing it. He just showed it to me for this video before we did this. This is disturbing, and for anyone to go ahead and then start cutting this boy hair off. So I'm not only mad at this guy who told, what's his name? I'm actually mad at the woman who's actually taking the scissors to the guy's hair. Bitch,
because she's on his team and she should have been defending him.
She should have defended him. So to me, she's a racist bigot too. That's how I'm looking at it. Because why would you cut why would you do that? You're in his team. You should have stood up and defended him, but no, to me, you racist too. Because you went and took the scissors proudly, apparently, and started shaving this man's head off like it was nothing. Bitch, how would you feel if I came and took that little ugly ass ponytail you have and started cutting that off? You wouldn't have felt so great about that either.
Oh, if somebody came and said you had to cut she had to cut her hair.
She would have been like, bitch, bye. But you gonna sit there and take scissors.
She would have called the evening news.
She would have called the police like all y'all did. We would call her haircut Annie or something. I don't know. The point is, the boy still won the match, and even he couldn't enjoy his win because of the disrespect that was given to him earlier on before he could fight. Like, that is ridiculous. This man should not be teaching at anyone's school, nowhere.
He's not a teacher, he's a referee.
He shouldn't do nothing. Like, this
He should be fired.
He should be fired, gone, out of there, without a question. It should be no question
and
right now.
Not allowed to do it
at all. School. No, nowhere. This is. I'm done. I'm just gonna sip my cocktail.
So this is my thing.
I'm done.
I'm less triggered because I was real triggered when I first saw this. I've had time to calm down, but this would not have happened if he wasn't black. Period. And if other people are allowed to use a rap, then what advantage do you have in a wrestling match having wrapped up locks? What advantage is that? You can't even say he's using it and is whipping in his face or something because it's wrapped up. It's not gonna. It doesn't. It's sort of like Samson, where just cut the Samson's hair and he loses power. Is that what he's trying to do?
Maybe that's what it was. And he thought the black boy was going to lose.
He would be so upset that he would lose.
Yeah, is that what you wanted? Because I'm glad that he still won. But is this he couldn't celebrate his victory?
The whole team couldn't celebrate because the looks on their faces. The looks on their face.
Oh my God, that poor little boy right there. Like
both of them.
Yeah, just looking. All the two black people just looking like what?
This is we can see in this particular picture.
Yeah,
it's horrible. It's what we have to go through, because certain people want us to be, if it ain't, like there used to be a saying, if it ain't white, it ain't right. So it's like, even...
And I don't even like, and watching the video right now, even the other white people that's grabbing his and clapping with him like, good job, yo, what the fuck? What do you mean, good job, snapping his head? And then at the end of the video, when he's walking away after he won, the white people jumping up and down, and then one of them walk up to him behind him and go like this on his head.
That's horrible.
What? What is good? Look at him.
But
poor thing.
But you noticed that the referee held his hand up because he won.
Why would you grab his hair after he done was forcefully?
And that was a team member.
And that was a team member.
A white team member.
White.
Because you don't understand the culture or how important it is, how hair can become important, in the black community.
They say the hair is their strength. Mm-hmm. And this white man, I'm glad he proved the white man thought his strength was going to be taken away and he still won against the other white player. But it's really messed up that this boy was humiliated. It needs to be a lawsuit. I know his parents better be saying something. His parents better be saying something. Something needs to happen. This kind of stuff needs to end. It cannot continue. We cannot see our brothers and sisters humiliated like this again because of their culture and who they are and what they like. My hair does not. I don't have hair. I keep saying my hair. I don't have hair.
You're holding your face like that.
I don't know, because I'm trying to get it out, but I'm so infuriated right now by this because it's unfair and I'm sick of seeing this being done to my people. I'm sick of it.
And the thing is,
I'm sick of it, yo.
Some people are like, well, why are you still talking about this? It's because you want us to shut up and sit in the corner and not say anything?
And not say nothing.
Just let it happen. Just let there be no resistance.
Not going to happen over this way, Captain.
Because we know that, we get the ball rolling and then you, the viewer watching this, all your calls, your phone calls, the calls to the press, the tweets, the everything that are going to come from this video is going to force a resolution so that the next person doesn't have to go through that.
And I hate that it makes and we all know all Caucasians aren't racist.
True.
And, so this is not a dig about white people doing this. It's these racist people, and there's racist people on in every race. So anybody that's racist to any other race, to me, this needs to be stopped. It needs to end. It don't make sense. We are all human beings. We all bleed the same. We all cry the same. We all die. We both either going to heaven or hell. It ain't no different heaven for blacks and different heavens for whites and different heavens for Latinos.
And if you think you're going to heaven doing this kind of stuff, you got another thing coming.
Graveyards aren't segregated. We gonna bury you where we can bury you to get this money. You done lived your life hating black people, but you buried around 16 of them. But I don't get it.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of people are truly racist.
Truly.
And they truly believe they're going to heaven. No matter how much they condemn people, kill people, hurt people, destroy cultures, destroy families' lives, lock kids in cages. And then they really think they're going to be rewarded in the afterlife in heaven because they feel somehow they're justified.
And all the blacks are going to hell. Like, what?
No, that's not how it works.
What's this young man's name again?
I got to go up.
Because I had it, and
his name is Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson. Yo, I'm sorry this happened to you. Please don't allow this to keep you down. You fought and you still won, so you didn't allow it that moment, and I congratulate you on that. Grow back your hair, man. I wish you had someone to tell you don't do it. Honestly, I wish whoever the Caucasian lady who cut your hair off, I wish she didn't do it. I wish she would have, stood ground with you and said, no, he's not doing this. So you were in between a rock and a hard place, and no one should put you in that predicament to choose between who you are as a person against your dreams. And that was really messed up with them. And I'm sorry that happened to you, brother. Stay strong. Keep doing you. Don't allow no one to do that to you ever again.
And I'm sort of torn a little bit. Like one of my friends on Facebook, Fred Moore, said, no game is worth my self-respect. I would have told her to go fuck herself. I don't like that he caved in like that because he sees that his people are cutting his hair, not the ref. This is the message. No, it was the ref, not the woman cutting the hair.
And you feel some kind of way about his comment. Why?
I'm sort of torn in a sense that part of me is like, you really shouldn't cut your hair. But the other part of me is like, you're sacrificing for your team. I know. That's why I said I'm a little torn.
I'm with Fred.
I don't think that he should have had to do it at all. I think that his coach should have stood up for him and fought for him.
And when the coach
fought for him the way you fight for a win when you think it's a bad call.
Exactly. I agree. But he should have also said no.
And I would have been calling the commissioners, and I would have
everybody.
I would have been calling the press.
The press would have been down.
Because when you start saying things like I'm calling the press, and people think you're going to shine a light. I would have whipped out my phone and said, here I am on Facebook Live,
I would have turned to Annalise. I would have turned to Annalise on how to get away with murder. As soon as she picked up the scissors, baby doll, you better put the scissors down before I use it somewhere else. And you know how Annalise go in. That would never have happened. I would have turned around and said, if you touch my hair, it's going to be the last piece of hair you ever touch in your life. I'm not cutting nothing. That game would have been held up. I would have called everyone to come in there to see the disrespect and the racism that is taking place at that very moment. I would have done it. If he had his hair wrap on, he was there legally to fight, and that racist man needs to be fired and unable to work in any school system again.
He needs to be paying a judgment for the rest of his life.
Honestly, he needs to pay for that man. He needs to pay a fine.
Emotional distress.
He needs to pay. I would sue I would sue her too for cutting it.
No, I would sue the school.
No, I would sue. Yeah, right. My point.
Because you go for the people with the money.
I'm suing.
Also, I would be emotionally distressed.
I want to see what his parents got to say.
Now, where are all these high-powered black attorneys? They need to get their.
Where's the NAACP at? Where's these Me Too and this matters?
NAACP, Urban League, all y'all.
Listen.
Get on it.
Y'all need to get on it because trust me, when I get on by making a personal video.
NAACP sends me emails almost every day. Get on this.
Get on it.
They sent me an email saying we're supposed to not be on log off Facebook.
This is very strong.
I told you to put too much alcohol in there.
It's very strong.
And I'm like,
sip slow.
Forget Facebook right now. You need to get on this case, help this young man, and stop it from happening to somebody else. Because if this guy gets away with it, the next racist ref is going to be, oh, he got away with it. I'm going to do the same.
Yeah.
And the next kid may not be able to win the match if he's upset.
Well, let's end this on, give the kid a positive message, and then we can end the video.
The positive message is go get your money. Emotional distress.
I can't.
I
agree.
People don't change until you affect their wallets. When you affect their wallets, people change.
Yes, they
That's
do.
how we got Barack Obama in office. We had a recession. Bush gave us that recession that was worse than the Great Depression. And when that happened, we got our first black president. So when you start affecting people's wallets,
change comes.
Change comes.
So,
and that's the truth.
Stay strong, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Live your dreams, but don't never let anyone.
And I would, if as a parent, I would be all over those coaches for not protecting and defending my son.
Don't let anyone force you to stop being the man that you want to be. That you and your self-respect is what matters first.
But what's worse, it was one thing I wouldn't have done with him. At the end, the ref held his hand up because he won. You know, by the wrist.
The white man, the one that made him cut it. I would have never.
And
I would
he pulled away.
He pulled away. I would.
And I was like, he wouldn't even touch me.
He would have never touched me.
He wouldn't even touch me because I would have. I mean. People know when I'm upset. The look on my face lets you know.
And for the white boy to rub his hair. Let's just go.
That was even worse.
Can we just go? Because I'm about to get pissed off all over again.
And that was a team member.
That was a team member. And you're going to rub on his head. Not paying him on a good job. You're going to go, hey, bitch, he ain't no motherfucking dog.
You can tell he didn't even understand the significance of it.
Oh, they probably did. They didn't care. Listen, I don't give people leeway.
When you look at
when a person show you who they are, believe them.
Oh, you know, you stole my line.
When a person show you who they are, believe it.
Shit in my book. Trust me.
I would drop it. After that, I won,
just
but I'm
happy
done.
They won. I bet he wouldn't have rubbed his head if they lost.
Right.
You know.
Oh, you cut it off for nothing. You still lost. Like, anyway, thanks for watching this video.
You gotta understand our culture. There's certain videos that.
I can't say
what's his name? Was it Dave Chappelle or one of them? They did a movie based on black hair. And if you just watch that, you'd understand how culturally important
they're not going to watch it. And the sad part is a lot of racists do. You know, they read up on us. You know they read up on us. They read up on us. So they do understand. The problem is that's the part that why it hurts so much, because they do understand, and yet you still do the ignorant BS that you do.
It was Chris Rock.
You still do. You know what this stuff means to us. That's why you're able to hurt us the way you do, because you research, you know what it is, you know the triggers, and you do it.
So I'm saying this because I looked it up real quick. It's a Chris Rock documentary, and it's called Good Hair. Watch that. Yeah. Watch that, and you'll understand how important this is to us before you come in the comment section telling us how important it is.
Oh, well, he just cut his hair for his teammates. No, bitch, cut your hair.
Or just go on YouTube, put in Black Hair Documentary by Cool Breeze.
And tell me something, for all y'all people that might get in the comment section defending the coach, would you change something up the ref and the coach? Both. Because she cut it. But she's involved. The bitch ain't getting out of this.
No, you're right.
She's involved. So if the ref and the coach did what they did to you, what they did to this young man, you sit here and tell me that you would allow it? If they told you to change anything about yourself, the people that wear earrings because you think you got it, the people with different hair colors, the people that change this, you mean to tell me you would allow that to happen? Be honest. I want to see what these answers are going to be.
They always want us to change to conform to look more like them versus the other way around.
Next thing you know, they're going to be throwing. I'm surprised they can get a bucket bleach try to change his skin color. Fucking racist bitch. Fuck you. And that's how I feel about it. Bitch, fuck you.
End of the video.
I hope you burn in fucking hell where you belong with the other racists that died before you and is going to die after your white ass. That's how I feel. Fuck you.
Okay.
Let's go.
Thank you for watching.
That's fucked up.
And this comment section should be lit.
That's messed up.
I know. I told you I was trying.
I know.
But I don't drink alcohol. I drink juice.
I don't get it. How is this still going on, yo? Why are we still being disrespected? How is these people still working in office, in these schools, in the police force,
You know,
and
that's a whole nother
everything?
video.
I know, but
That's a whole nother
no, it's
video.
not. It's on the same subject because we will always. But how is this possible? In the black community, we will rant and rave about it for 10 minutes and then, oh, back to regular scheduled programming. Like, no. Riots and all this other shit ain't doing it. We need to. I'm done. Let's go. Because I'm in my feelings. I'm mad for that black brother. I'm mad. It's humiliating. There's a video floating around with you dealing with this and a white man pointing and laughing. Oh, the blacks gonna get mad, but ain't shit gonna happen. It just happened.
So BET posted it 5 hours ago. But it's been on my timeline all over social media all day.
I'm sorry for going in. I'm sick of seeing all black people put in this position. I'm sick of it, and I'm sick of the white man getting away with it. And it's not all you white.
Well, he may not get away with this time.
Well, we'll see.
I'm just saying, fingers crossed.
Once a man reveals his true self, what do you do?
2 words: emotional distress.
Please.
The whole team needs to sue for emotional distress. Look at these 2 black kids.
I'm a sue for them.
Look at these 2 black kids. Do they look like they're under emotional distress?
Are you gonna use this picture on it when you put this video? Listen,
and it's not even their hair.
I want to sue for emotional distress right now for even watching this.
I need emotional distress from earlier. All the emotions it took me through a few hours ago.
I can't. Let's just go.
All right. We will catch you in the next video. Let us know what you think about this subject. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and click that like button and hit that bell.
And show love to everyone. That's what we want to produce here. Show love to everyone. Color, please, color doesn't matter.
Because if you've seen our other videos, you know this ain't about racism.
It's not about racism.
This is about disrespect.
This is about disrespect. So, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.